Epic action showdown, Mephisto versus Pennywise. Today, we're diving into an epic showdown between two of the most notorious dark entities in pop culture, Mephisto and Pennywise. Mephisto, the villainous ruler of hell from the Marvel Universe, thrives on temptation and power. On the other hand, Pennywise, the terrifying manifestation of it, preys on the fears of children. Imagine a battle where darkness clashes with fear. What happens when these two iconic beings face off? Buckle up, because this is going to be one hell of a ride, literally. Mephisto. Let's start with Mephisto. This guy is basically Marvel's version of the devil. He rules over a fiery dimension called Hell, where he gets to work on all sorts of nefarious deals. He is known for tempting mortals with alluring contracts, often leading them to disastrous ends. One of his most notorious acts was capturing the soul of Cynthia Von Doom, just to pull at the heartstrings of heroes like Doctor Strange. With powers that seem almost limitless, he can manipulate souls, warp reality, and even grant or strip away superpowers. Talk about a dangerous opponent. Pennywise. Now let's turn to Pennywise. Originating from Stephen King's mind, this cosmic hunter isn't just the creepy clown we see in a costume. He's an ancient entity that feeds on fear itself, particularly from children. His primary power? Shape-shifting into whatever terrifies his victims most. One moment, he's a friendly clown, and the next, he's a monster from your worst nightmares. He shows up every 27 years in Derry, Maine, creating horrifying illusions and manipulating reality to trap and scare his prey. It's safe to say Pennywise knows how to keep his victims on edge. The build-up. Conflict ignites. Imagine a setup where the haunted streets of Derry collide with the boiling rivers of hell. Mephisto has heard whispers of Pennywise's reign of terror and devises a plan to lure him into a deadly game for souls. Meanwhile, Pennywise senses the disturbance in his territory. This isn't just any scare, it's an invitation to confront a rival who controls the essence of darkness itself. With a sinister smile, he decides to face Mephisto. The tension builds as both entities prepare to unleash their dark powers against each other. First encounter, a clash of powers. The showdown kicks off as Mephisto emerges from the shadows of hell, casting a fiery glow across the dilapidated town. He immediately conjures tormented souls, swirling them in a chaotic dance, attempting to overwhelm Pennywise. But clever Pennywise doesn't budge. He welcomes the challenge. With a flick of his wrist, he morphs into the deepest fears of Mephisto-dark figures, from his past mocking him with laughter. The battle becomes a spectacle of powers. Mephisto blasts hellfire, while Pennywise weaves illusions, turning the town into a nightmarish carnival of horrors. Their attacks clash as forces of fear and temptation collide, shaking the very ground beneath them. The intensity of their conflict sends shockwaves through the air, drawing attention from every corner of the universe. Who will emerge victorious? Mid-battle twist, unexpected alliance. Just when it seems like one might gain the upper hand, a sudden twist disrupts the fight. Both Mephisto and Pennywise find themselves entangled in a web of manipulation by a greater evil lurking in the shadows. They pause, realizing they've been pawns in a more sinister game. Amused, Pennywise admits he likes the challenge but recognizes they need each other to escape this trap. Reluctantly, Mephisto agrees. They decide to join forces. Two of the darkest beings in existence unite against a common foe. This unexpected alliance adds a thrilling yet bizarre dynamic to their battle. Final battle, ultimate intensity and brutality. With their newfound cooperation, both beings unleash their full arsenal against the greater evil. Flames clash with illusions as they create a chaotic landscape of terror and destruction. Mephisto ignites his hellfire, creating waves of molten lava all around, while Pennywise constructs haunting visions of horror that take life, swirling around Mephisto. The battle escalates as they work to outsmart this new threat. Each attack builds on the last, resulting in a breathtaking display of power. The skies above darken and the ground shakes beneath them. Every punch and blast goes deeper, revealing how relentless both can be when facing true darkness. They become a whirlwind of brutality as realities shift around them, and suspense hangs heavy in the air. As they near the final confrontation, it's clear that neither of them will go down easily. Conclusion: aftermath of the showdown. In this epic climax, they finally confront the true evil behind it all and emerge victorious, though not without costs. Dust settles over the battlefield as Mephisto and Pennywise look at the destruction left in their wake. Both realize how the nature of evil and fear coexists in their existence. As the smoke clears, the question lingers: which entity truly triumphed? Were they fighting for dominance or survival? As the screen fades, viewers are left pondering the essence of darkness and the thin line between fear and power. Until next time, keep your fears close. Who knows when they might come back?